Stop this video right now, unless you're tired of dragging invisible weight through your days. Because what's holding you back isn't lack of talent. It isn't bad luck. It isn't even discipline. It's what you're still allowing to exist in your life. Delete the wrong 7 things, and the next 21 days will change you permanently. Keep them, and nothing you build will last. Be honest. Which one drains you the most right now? Your phone, certain people, or your own habits? Drop a fire in the comments if you're ready to erase what's weakening you. Chapter 1. The cost of keeping everything. Power doesn't come from addition. It comes from removal. That's the first truth Machiavelli understood, and the one modern men ignore. You're trying to improve your life by stacking routines, goals, affirmations, and motivation on top of a foundation that's already cracked. You want progress without sacrifice, growth without loss, transformation without deletion. It doesn't work. Every powerful ruler in history consolidated power the same way. They removed threats. They cut liabilities, they eliminated leaks, and yet you're still holding on to habits, people, and patterns that quietly bleed you every day. Here's the uncomfortable reality. Your life is heavy because you refuse to delete anything. Let's talk about why. You wake up already exhausted, not because you didn't sleep, but because your mind never shuts down. Notifications, opinions, comparisons, regret, noise. You consume more than you create, react more than you decide, explain more than you act, and you wonder why momentum never sticks. Machiavelli warned that rulers who tolerate internal disorder invite external collapse. The same applies to you. If your internal environment is cluttered, no amount of ambition will save you. Here's the first pain point you feel, but rarely name: mental overcrowding. You're not failing because you're weak. You're failing because you're overloaded. Think about this. Every unnecessary app you check, every conversation that goes nowhere, every habit you know is bad but tolerate anyway, each one steals a small amount of energy. Individually, they seem harmless. Collectively, they destroy focus, discipline, and self-respect. That's why 21 days matter, not because it's magic, but because it's long enough to feel the absence. And absence is where power returns. Machiavelli didn't believe in gradual reform. He believed in decisive resets. When corruption spread through a system, he didn't advise negotiation. He advised eradication, clean cuts, clear lines, no half measures. That's why this reset isn't about cutting back. It's about deletion. Because what you partially remove always returns stronger. Let me tell you a pattern that shows up in almost every man stuck at the same level. He knows exactly what's hurting him. He just doesn't want to let it go. The comfort of familiarity outweighs the promise of power. So he stays, and nothing changes. Pause for a second. If you're not willing to delete what's weakening you, you don't actually want change. You want relief. And relief never builds power. Now here's the part most people don't understand. Deletion doesn't feel empowering at first. It feels empty, quiet, uncomfortable, almost lonely. That's why weak men avoid it. They confuse stimulation with life, noise with meaning, activity with progress, but ruthless men know better. Silence is where clarity sharpens. Space is where discipline forms. Absence is where strength returns. This reset works because it attacks the root problem. You've allowed too many things access to you. Your attention, your emotions, your time. Powerful men are selective, not because they're arrogant, but because they understand scarcity. Your energy is limited. Your focus is finite. Your life is not infinite. Every yes to the wrong thing is a no to your future self. Over the next chapters, I'm going to walk you through 7 specific things that must be deleted. Not reduced, not managed, not justified, deleted. Each one removes friction. Each one restores control. Each one compounds over 21 days into something dangerous. But here's the rule you must accept before moving forward. You cannot negotiate with what weakens you. Machiavelli never negotiated with internal threats. Neither should you. Chapter 2. The 7 deletions that create power. Now, we move from awareness to execution. This is where most people quit, not because it's hard, but because it threatens their identity. Machiavelli understood this clearly. Men protect their habits more fiercely than their future. You are about to delete 7 things. Not forever, not dramatically, just long enough, 21 days to break their grip. And if you do this correctly, you will not recognize your thinking by the end. Let's begin. Your phone is not neutral. It is a weapon, used mostly against you. Endless scrolling destroys your ability to sit with discomfort, and discomfort is where discipline is born. Machiavelli believed that men who could not endure boredom could not endure power. For 21 days. Delete social media apps from your phone. No mindless YouTube. No short-form dopamine loops. You can still use tools. You cannot use distractions. At first, you'll feel restless. That's withdrawal. Then, something strange happens. Your mind slows down. Your thoughts sharpen. Your attention returns. That's power coming back online. Not everyone deserves access to you. Small talk, complaining, gossip, emotional dumping, endless what-if conversations that go nowhere. Machiavelli warned that rulers who listened to every voice ruled nothing. For 21 days, avoid conversations that drain energy. Say less. Listen more. Exit politely but decisively. You'll notice something quickly. People reveal themselves when you stop feeding them attention. Some disappear. Some respect you more. Some become uncomfortable. That's the filter working. Here's the truth most people can't handle. Your life improves the moment you become less available. This is the hardest one. Anger, defensiveness, over-explaining, trying to correct how others see you. Machiavelli called emotional exposure a tactical failure. For 21 days, no instant replies when triggered, no explaining yourself. Unnecessarily, no emotional arguments. Silence doesn't mean weakness, it means control. When you stop reacting, people start adjusting. And when they adjust, you gain leverage. Food binges, porn, alcohol, endless sleep. I deserve this rewards. Comfort feels like relief, but it steals momentum. Machiavelli believed indulgence weakened leadership faster than enemies. For 21 days, eat simply, no numbing behaviors. Replace comfort with structure. Discipline isn't about suffering, it's about refusing easy exits. This alone will raise your baseline confidence. Hesitation is silent self-betrayal. Powerful men decide fast, not because they're reckless, but because they trust themselves. For 21 days. Make decisions within minutes, not days. Stop polling others, accept imperfect action. Indecision trains weakness. Decision trains authority. I'm just not that guy. This is how I am. I'll start when things calm down. These stories protect comfort, not truth. Machiavelli rewrote narratives before he rewrote systems. For 21 days. Catch the story, interrupt it. Act anyway. Identity follows action, not the other way around. Busy is not productive. Chaos is not progress. Most men stay exhausted because they chase everything. For 21 days, do fewer things. Finish what matters. Ignore the rest. Focus compounds faster than effort. Chapter 3. The 21-Day Lock-In Protocol. How to become unrecognizable. Now we finish this, not with motivation, not with hype, but with structure, because Machiavelli knew something modern self-help ignores. Men don't change because they feel inspired. They change because the environment stops allowing weakness. This final chapter is about locking in the reset so it becomes permanent. Not a phase, not a burst, a new baseline. 21 days works because the brain resists change in cycles. Machiavelli didn't have neuroscience, but he understood human resistance perfectly. Here's how you execute it. This is the hardest phase. Your mind will scream, your body will resist, your habits will try to negotiate. You'll feel restless, bored, irritated, doubtful, good. That means the old system is dying. During this phase, keep your schedule simple. Wake up and sleep at the same time. Train your body daily, even lightly. Eat clean, repetitive meals. Do not chase productivity yet. Your only job is obedience to structure. Machiavelli called this the phase where weak men quit. You don't. This is where things shift. Your mind becomes quieter. Your emotions slow down. Your focus sharpens. You'll start noticing. Conversations feel different. People react differently to you. You think before you speak. Silence feels comfortable. This is when power returns internally. Now, you add output. During this phase, one high-impact task per day. No multitasking. No emotional decisions. No explaining your changes. People may ask, "What's going on with you?" Say less. Let results speak. This is where the reset locks in. You stop craving distractions. You stop needing validation. You stop reacting automatically. You move slower, but more decisively. During this phase, raise standards, cut remaining leaks, increase physical intensity, reduce words even further. Machiavelli believed authority is felt, not announced. At this point, people sense something has changed. You don't correct them. Deleting weakness creates a vacuum. If you don't fill it deliberately, old habits rush back. So here's what replaces what you deleted. Distraction, stillness, reaction, delay, comfort, physical strain, noise, observation, indecision, immediate action, validation, self-respect, busyness, focus. This is not self-improvement. This is self-command. From this point forward, adopt this principle. Never announce change. Never explain discipline. Never argue results. Machiavelli warned that men who explain themselves give away leverage. Silence builds mystery. Mystery builds respect. Respect builds authority. Here's the truth most men never hear. The world does not reward effort. It responds to presence. And presence is created by discipline, not words. Some will mock you, distance themselves, try to pull you back. Others will respect you quietly, test boundaries, seek your approval. Both reactions mean it's working. Machiavelli taught that resistance is proof of influence. You don't manage reactions. You maintain direction. This is critical. If you do this reset halfway, if you try instead of commit, if you quit and restart, you weaken trust in yourself. Powerful men don't repeat transformations. They become them. So you do this once, correctly, fully, and you never go back. If you're still here, understand this. You don't need motivation. You don't need permission. You don't need approval. You need discipline, grace, and time. Delete the 7 things. Follow the 21 days. Say nothing. Let the change speak. If this hit you, comment reset below. Not for me, for commitment. Subscribe if you're building control, not comfort. And remember this, the most dangerous man in the room is the one who removed his weaknesses before anyone noticed. Stay silent, stay disciplined, and let the world adjust.